Better Call Saul is just about to kick off the second half of its 6th and final season on July 11th, and I still have so many questions that need to be answered before the Breaking Bad prequel wraps up. With the mid-season finale ending like it did, I mean, there's a lot for Jimmy to contend with before we get into the Heisenberg years. So let's get into some of the biggest questions we have before getting into part 2 of season 6, and there's gonna of course be spoilers for Better Call Saul and Breaking Bad, so you've been warned. I'm Anna Rumer, and this is Pop Culture Social Call. Coming right out of the mid-season finale, I'm so curious how Jimmy and Kim are going to cover up Howard's murder. Lalo just killed him in their apartment after Howard publicly hinted he was going to go confront Jimmy, and it's not like their neighbors wouldn't have heard that scream, right? We know from Breaking Bad that Mike does dirty work for Saul, so maybe this is kind of a start of that? I don't know, this is going to be a difficult one even for Jimmy and Kim. Speaking of Breaking Bad, how far into Breaking Bad are we going to follow Jimmy? I know we have the flash forwards into Jimmy's life as Gene post Walter White, but are we going to actually follow him into his years as Saul? I mean, you know the guy was up to something while Walt and Jesse were off doing their own thing, but are we going to get to see it? And with that in mind, how much of Walt and Jesse are we going to get to see? Peter Gould previously confirmed that Bryan Cranston and Aaron Paul would be reprising their Breaking Bad roles in the final Better Call Saul season, but what does that mean? Are we going to see them just kind of in the background somewhere? Are they going to be in multiple episodes? I mean, maybe we get a flash forward to just before Walt's final moments in Albuquerque. Maybe he makes a visit to Jimmy/Saul/Gene. I mean, it's gotta be a solid cameo, right? I don't think they would tease us this much and then have it be just like someone in the background. Or maybe I'm just being optimistic, I don't know. I think my biggest questions right now are what happens to the 2 remaining characters we have in Better Call Saul that aren't in Breaking Bad, Lalo and Kim. I'm almost bummed that Lalo came in so late into Better Call Saul. He is such a diabolical villain, I'm not ready to see him go yet. He's the only cartel member we don't have a predestined fate for in Breaking Bad, but he might cross over. Remember in Saul's first episode of Breaking Bad, when he's kidnapped by Walt and Jesse, he assumes they're there to settle a score for Lalo, and he tries to pin it all on Nacho, which is convenient because now we know he's dead. Now, does that mean Lalo is still alive at that point? And what does that mean for him and Gus? Even more so, I'm wondering what happens to Kim. We've seen her change a lot over the seasons of Better Call Saul. I'd argue she's even more wily than Jimmy, but she's not in Breaking Bad. Maybe that means she goes straight and leaves Jimmy, or maybe she's just doing her own thing throughout Breaking Bad and we never hear about it. I don't know, I'm just trying to be optimistic. I love her and I'm nervous. Finally, I gotta wonder, what happens to Gene? In the season flash forwards, we see Jimmy's life as Gene the mall Cinnabon manager after being disappeared by Ed the vacuum cleaner repairman to Nebraska. He's on the run. Of course Gene isn't doing well, especially after he gets recognized by a cab driver at the start of season 5. Gene is so freaked out he almost reaches out to Ed again, but last minute he decides he's gonna fix it himself. But what does fix it himself mean? That can't be good, right? Or maybe it is? Let's just say July 11th can't come fast enough. Let me know your theories in the comments and like and subscribe for more Better Call Saul content. Head over to popculture.com for the latest entertainment news. Till next time, I'm Anna Rumer, and this is Pop Culture Social Call.